Okay, we are back and we got Homewood versus Fairfield.
I mean, just watching Fairfield warm up, they look like they got a lot of shooters. I mean, but that could just be warm up, though.
Yeah. Shooting threes off the bat.
Looks like this is gonna be a slow-paced game. Everybody, both teams look like they're very deliberate on offense as far as running their offense. Nice ball movement. Fairfield did a good job of running out the shooter. There he is. He was just determined he was going to throw that ball to that guy right there sitting in front of him.
Right in front of him. Nice job of getting back. They definitely stroking it early. Homewood's not scared to put that three up.
Not at all. They call it 3 seconds?
5 seconds. I saw him counting. I was watching him count. He counted 5 seconds. Huh? I'm talking about, you know who blew that whistle?
Who was that?
That killer kid.
Little brother?
Yeah. And I'm talking about, he was counting. I'm like, kid, move.
Hey, pregame didn't lie. Pregame did not lie.
Listen, he shot a three-pointer then, and that three-pointer was at least 3 feet behind that.
It was deep. NBA range.
Fairfield gonna be in some trouble if they don't know how to control that. That was 3. And still on the inbound. Fairfield has tied the ball game. That pressure. We seeing more turnover today on this press.
Yeah, that was deeper than the last.
I was young and when that kid
released that ball and you were still young when it went in.
You see how far he shot that three? My mouth was wide open. I'm still trying to. That right, that's the NBA 3-pointers he just shot. And that's the same kid.
That's the same guy. He's stroking.
He do not have feel to let it go.
Yeah.
After them shots, you said that they don't have no more.
That's the mid-range that you got to have.
Mid-range shot. That kid took it and it looked like he was happy to take. He walking up, letting it go.
Heat check.
Huh?
That was a heat check. See how hot that man.
Nobody, listen, nobody's out there. Because who gonna check him when he out there? You're not expecting him to shoot that ball.
No.
You better go out there with him. They shooting him.
He one of them guys you got at the guard as soon as he crossed half court.
Yeah.
Right back at you. They stroking the three. Stroking it. Oh. He almost slid into the bleachers.
That ain't gonna be pretty. That's not gonna
At all.
That's not gonna be what you want to do.
Good hustle, but everybody on the team got the green light, it looked like. We had the big man shooting from outside on that one. Much like Plainview. We went up there and played Plainview. They good. Everybody on the team was showing.
Everybody. They got a chance to see Talladega or Anderson this year.
I have. I seen both Anderson boys and the girls. I hadn't seen Talladega. They actually played last night. Anderson and Talladega did.
I think Anderson beat them.
Yeah, they beat them. They won by 2. I think boys and girls won. That was a forced pass. That was not open. Even if he caught it, he wouldn't have had anything to do with it.
Nothing.
Missed him. Gave it to him late. There he is.
Homewood is trailing 18 to 15. Huffman, but Fairfield is leading 18 to 15 over Homewood. 59.4 seconds left in the first period.
See if they'll hold for the final shot of the quarter. Nope, it wasn't wasn't able to get it to go down.
You know what he'll do with it. That one right there, if he get it in his hand again.
Reverse pivot.
I'm looking at that kid dribbling that ball from his goal, and what he was moving. He was moving his shoulder and dribbling the ball like he head faking somebody, but he just doing that's what he doing. What is he? Who is he faking?
Showboat. Ain't nobody buying that.
No.
That ball has got to move in order for that defense to move with you. But a good defensive player is tall. Don't go for the smoke and mirrors, which is your head, your shoulder. You look at your midsection. You can't go anywhere without that midsection.
No way. And that's the same thing we learned in football. You know what I'm saying? They run around here, they fake you and do all this. I'm gonna juke you out and that. So where are you going without that navel?
You can't go anywhere without that midsection. You fake all you want to with everything else.
Head, shoulder, all that can move.
All that.
Where you going with that navel? That navel got to go wherever you go.
I'm staying right here with that navel. So you're gonna take me where you going.
That's right. I was taught that a long time ago. And I was one of the worst ones when it come down to you think you finna hit me. It's solid. I'm gonna put a fake to you. I'm trying my best to put a juke to you and get out the way. What about your classmate, my buddy, Mark Merrill. You seen him in a while?
I ain't seen him. It's been a while since I've seen Mark.
Curtis Humphrey. Big old Hump.
You know Hunt's still there across from me.
Yeah, I seen him. He came out to we did the Hop City cook-off on the rib contest. Yeah. He came over there eating up all the ribs.
I saw him go back in that twice.
Yeah. Oh, Curtis.
Fairfield is really jumping around on defense. Forced a tough shot and they was able to get the rebound, push it out. And they're gonna set up the half-court offense. He should have pulled it. You had the best shot. You gave up the best shot for a challenge shot.
Sitting out, wait. You should have.
Great drive, good call. Because he slid in up under him after he got up in the air.
He called a block.
Yeah.
Got on
shoes?
No, them look like long johns. You got your glasses? Why you ain't wear your glasses?
I don't wear glasses. I need them, but I don't wear them.
So you tell me you run around here blind on driving on the road without your glasses, man. You need glasses. Hey, look, man, I know now. I see you went there. I'm gonna pull over.
Pull over.
I'm gonna pull over. Oh my! What you waiting on, man? You might as well come on into the.
My wife keep telling me I need to go in and give it up.
Yeah, I got you. I got listen, man. I got good vision. When I got hit in the eye with the baseball, my left eye I got partial vision, you know, and I'm just blessed to still just even have my eyeballs on.
Right.
it was no protection now. I turned around the ball. The kid was trying to hit the ball out to warming up.
Yeah.
Hitting the ball
Infield
out.
practice.
Infield practice. And me and the coach was standing over there talking on the sideline. Third base sideline. And that kid hit me with that ball. He was up, that guy in that little orange looking jacket.
Yeah.
That's how close he was. And I turned around, he caught me around. So, I don't need glasses to just see. I can actually, but I'm got older now, I can actually see without my glasses, but when it come down to looking at small right and that cell phone or something like that, I gotta have the glasses on.
Now, I can see fine when I'm looking at stuff on paper.
Yeah.
It's just the distance.
Oh, I see distance. I just shot a deer over 200 yards.
Well, you had your glasses on.
Not just the scope, man. It's the scope.
And then the scope is
Let's put it on. I just put
that brings it right up the seat.
Put it right on.
So you don't need the glasses for that.
So you trying to minimizing my victory.
No. I mean, it obviously was a good shot. If anything 200 yards plus, that's 200 yards plus.
Yeah.
Okay, 200 yards plus.
Yeah.
Is a great shot.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you props on that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give you props on that. But you tried to give yourself credit for being able to see that.
Well,
The scope saw that. You didn't see that.
I saw him when he came out the woods. You got to be able to put the scope, but to put it when
You saw an image come out the woods,
No, I
and
saw
then
the
you
whole-
put the scope on it and verified that it was
I saw
deer.
the whole deal. I saw the whole deal when he came out the woods. You want to ask him? Ask him. I'm trying to tell you, I saw the whole deal.
I got you.
Now, you're going to be acting like Ted Dog up here if you want to. I'm just trying to let you know.
What's up?
Hey, man. Hey, we up here doing...
Right.
Are you going to come and talk to us?
Yeah.
Well, come around here. Come around here. We'll put you on here. Pick up that... Let me get one of the chairs. Let me get one. What took him so long to get here? That's what I
I don't know. I've been calling them all day.
There you go. All around that Camden money. I'm gonna get on to him bad.
Yeah, get on board.
Yeah. I mean,
What's going on, guys?
I'm gonna let you introduce him too. 'Cause I don't know what took him so long to get here.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my little brother on here now. Now I got the big brother.
Yeah, and the Kelly boys. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, I want you to introduce him first before I start talking this smack.
Oh, this is my big brother, Ronnie Kelly.
That's all. That's everybody need to understand that. Oxford High Yellow Jacket, along one of the best running backs that I used to watch come off down here, along with him, Brian Young, and Todd. You know,
Mike Peters.
Matt, Ralph, Mike Peters.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I had listen,
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, Jerry Lewis.
Hard running. I had a lot of them I can look up to, you know what I'm saying, and try to end. But you know what I'm saying, out of all of them gentlemen right there, every last one of them had something different how they run that ball. Right. You can look at that black and gold uniform and then say, they look like
and you're right. I mean, anytime you get in a situation where you got great backs coming from in front of you, you got to take something from that back. You got to take something from it.
Right.
And implement it in your game.
I'm gonna tell you something now. We've been here for a couple days now. This job that they don't gave me and Wendell to do, we ain't talking about no basketball hardly. We've been up here talking stuff, man. We've been this Coach Davis and Mrs. Davidson classic here, basketball classic tournament.
Yeah.
It's major because we all had a part in putting our blood into this program, into the school.
Yeah.
And they just told us last night that this is what it's all about. Giving something so the ones that actually went before have something to come back to and say, hey man, they got a whole wall down there.
Yeah, you see Aaron down there?
He been up here. Yeah, he been up here showcase on us already. Yeah, because he able to still run. We can't run.
Yeah. That left me a long time ago.
And he got a beard.
With this guy right here, I came down one year to play flag football with him. And I walked somebody down, but in the process, I pulled the muscle.
Yeah.
So this dude here laughed and talking, damn, he still got it.
Yeah.
I think he blew a tire.
He gonna pick on you.
Hey,
he riding on them Maypoppers. They popping anytime.
That was the last time I played any kind of sport.
Listen, man. You have to know your limits.
Oh yeah.
You know, I play a different sport. Hunting is fishing is sport.
Oh yeah.
Something
you can sit back and just pick something off.
My body don't need to be all the
See now, just a few seconds ago, before you got in here, he was bragging about how great his vision was. Cause I was telling him that I can see good up close. I can't see far from the distance. He told me he picked off a deer at 200 plus yards.
Don't leave that plus on.
Plus yards. Plus yards.
Look, over 200.
But he wanted credit for being able to see that deer at 200 plus yards, even though he used the scope.
That's what the scope is for.
So that scope brought everything in close to you.
No, the scope.
Your eyesight didn't see the deer.
I saw the deer before I shot it.
You saw an image.
No, see, that's the difference between me and you. I've been seeing you all day squint your eyes at these players right here. I already.
You should have saw him last week.
No, what it was, I asked him, I said, 2 minutes ago, I said, this is what all this started. I said, what? Why you ain't got your glasses on? Oh, I don't wear them, but I need them.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I'm saying, you're riding around about our Oxford town right here, blind as a bat.
Oh yeah, can't see nothing.
And you gonna put your glasses on? So when I see your car now, I'm gonna pull over.
Oh yeah.
All the way off the road.
You had to tell him to call you and let you know where he at.
I'm gonna have to. Because I just realized he's blind, but he wanna start coming at me.
I'm far from blind. I'm far from blind.
Yeah, but you just understand, I need you to have a clear understanding about shooting a deer. 200 plus yards. You have to see the deer.
With a scope.
You can't be out there just shooting image.
You forget you left out the scope part though.
The scope is on the gun.
Not all of it.
That's what it's there
it's
for.
On that gun.
That's what it's there for.
That's what it's. You buy that. That's what you buy that for.
All I'm saying is, don't attest that to your vision. Attest that to the technology.
Yeah.
That's technology.
Wait a minute, man. I'm gonna take that to my vision because I've been hunting a long time without scope, and I still can shoot.
How long have you been wearing glasses?
Since I got hit.
Back in baseball.
I hit with the baseball, my vision, my left eye is functional.
Yeah.
Also, but my right eye still, because when I'm shooting, I got that eye closed, I'm shooting. Ain't that wrong with the right eye? But clear understand, I want y'all to know out here in TV world, just in case y'all don't try me, because I'm letting you know I'm bullseye.
Did y'all ever tell the story about when y'all was in practice? And you came through the huddle, you came through a hole, and one day was sitting there waiting on
and he screamed.
And I holler, you know,
he told my story, but he ain't told that.
I told, let's get to the story.
Okay, go ahead. Get to the story. Go ahead. Let us hear it.
Okay. It's no doubt that when you go, if you're a running back, because you're a running back, you understand me? And certain people that's on that other side of that ball means you home.
Oh, yeah.
And you can say it's your teammate and he ain't gonna hurt you.
Oh yeah.
But that's what they say. But some of them would knock you out and put you into the next week.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he was one of them.
So I went up in that hole, running the ball up in that hole, and it wasn't no way out.
Yeah.
So I had no other choice.
You had no escape.
I had no escape.
No escape route.
You ever trapped a rabbit?
Oh yeah.
It's hard when you trap a rabbit, he will scream.
Yeah.
The thing is, I didn't scream. I hollered, and I wanted to say some cuss words, because I knew then.
Did Coach Harris start laughing?
He done told him what I was coming to. I hollered because I knew what was going to happen. It wasn't pretty. Normally, you would have a fullback that goes up in that hole get all that rough stuff out the way. And me and you know that.
Oh yeah.
We're running that ball.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody up in that hole, and somebody cut the lights on.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody in there but Wendy.
What I got myself into.
If we went on this TV set, I'll be able to say the words that I know you will understand as a running back.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that nice.
Yeah.
And I said it out loud. Everybody on the football field heard.
Everybody started laughing.
No, after he hit me, yeah.
Did they come and see about you?
They don't see it about me. They knew I was hot. I was mad, but let me explain something to you. It took them all practice to get me.
Okay.
Once they get me,
Yeah, cause you was a quick little dude, man.
because I was running from him. It's a difference. I mean, you don't run up in that hole.
Yeah, when we
You run up in the hole and Wendell Kelly sitting up in there. Come on, man, what are you supposed to do?
yeah, when we went through our first spring under Coach Aaron, this guy was playing safety. He was playing Gary.
That's a
10-yard
full
starts. There you go.
You got a full speed run and catch you. Who caught the ball? Tell me who went across the middle. and caught the
They
ball.
were scared of him.
That's the reason.
Yeah, coming downhill,
Yeah.
and you hit a hole. You better be quick.
Well,
At least quick enough not to take the full steam hit.
I have seen you take 2 or 3 licks before you got across the line. I've seen guys hit you and you still going forward.
Oh yeah.
See, now I didn't have that.
Yeah.
You had that.
Yeah.
And I used to love that, and that kind of made me the tough running back I was, because I want to shine. I wasn't gonna step out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If I catch you tipping, I'll give you a
Yeah.
lick.
Yeah. You had to make them think.
I'll make them think, because I want to get some payback, because they've been trying to kill me all day.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I'm telling you, I used to watch you take them licks and you still going forward.
Yeah.
So that made folks down there want to tackle.
Yeah. I got that from Brian Young and Anthony Todd and Gerald McGrath. You know, that's where I got that part of my game from. Them guys, you know how to run that wishbone. You had to be tough.
And when I see Brian Young right now, he just walk like he's clumsy. He just he don't have no hip. That's how he walk.
Yeah.
And he's just tough when he run that ball.
Yeah. He was.
Jerry Lewis, and I'm telling you right now, he wrote number 33 too. 31.
Yeah.
What's 30? 31. And when you hand that ball to him, feeding that ball up there, dude, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That wishbone.
Yeah.
You know how bad I wish I would.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Did he ever tell you the story about Randy Goodson?
Nah.
Tell me the story about Randy Goodson in practice.
You got to put it in context first.
Look, Randy, Randy weighed about 225.
Randy's 225.
And muscle.
I always
And
have.
then that was my first year going to varsity. They were doing spring training, so I'm still at 160 at that time, and I wasn't equipped to hit Randy head up like that. So you got to slow yourself down. It's a business decision.
Yeah.
Slow that down so he get past you. Then you hit him on the side, or you jump on his back.
Ride him down.
Randy was a host.
He was. I know.
Tell him the noise he made coming through the line.
He growled.
No, he breathed through his nose, man. You can hear
You
it.
can hear him coming.
It's a train.
Like a train. Yeah.
There's a train coming at you.
Yeah. And Randy was a true fullback.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to watch him too.
One of the biggest regrets that during my high school years is that Randy didn't play his senior.
Yeah, I hated that man.
Because I know he could have made a big difference in our offense had he played.
He came to me after we played our jamboree game. I had 120-some yards in the jamboree game, but it was because of Randy. You know, I think Coach Aaron said we're gonna take it to the house on the first play, which I almost did. Somebody missed the block and let somebody get off the block. Second play, I went 60-some yards for a touchdown. But I ended up with over 100-some yards.
You know, you only played a half.
Yeah, we only played one half.
So don't even remind me of that. I don't even want to talk about the half. I'm gonna finish what you said.
So Randy came up to me on the bus on the way back because we ended up being a tie game. And I'm gonna tell you that story too. We're never have you laughing about that. But we ended up in the tie game with Southside. But Randy came up to me at the end of the game on the bus. He came and sat beside me and he said, Ronnie, He said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. He said, you'll have your pick of colleges if I stay. Man, I had to look like, you ain't staying? he said, no, I can't do this. Cause he was used to running in the wishbone where the fullback is the main ball carrier.
Coach Herring came and changed the offense.
Yeah, Coach Herring changed it to the I formation pro set. So he said, Ronnie, if I stay, you'll have your pick of college. So I went from having a 225 bruiser in front of me to having a 155-pound running, fullback with Curtis. Well, he was a good fullback, but he wasn't no Randy Goodson.
Who was that? Hump?
Hump ended up being my fullback.
So Hump actually got 3 years of being.
No, he graduated with Wendell.
That was spring training.
Yeah, that was
okay.
That was going into my senior year.
I'm gonna tell you something, and it's key. My fullback wasn't as big. I had JJ.
Yeah.
All right. But JJ was young.
He was still learning. Yeah.
He was learning.
Yeah.
He came out of the shell out there in Wilmington.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in that game, I wasn't supposed to play. I was hurt 2 games before. I had to sit out 2 games. And we had to beat Wilmington to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, we did
too.
too.
Right out there. And the first play of the ball game, Johnny Williams was filling in for me. And they hurt him.
Oh, man.
They took him out. Coach Herring looked at me and I looked at him. He looked over there and did well. By the time he got back to looking back at me, I had already ran out on the field.
You was out there?
I already ran out on the field. My ankle wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
Still ready to play, but I had to go.
Yeah, you was a tough back, man.
Went out there. They ran that 37 counter.
Yeah, that's the play.
That's the play.
Yeah, that's the play.
And you got to hit that 37 counter, and when you hit it, and it crops
when you hitting them with that 37 power or that 36 power.
Oh, either one.
Yeah. So now all of a sudden they run into it. Yeah. So when you throw that counter in.
When I hit that, look, he put that counter in there. Brother, when I hit that counter, I hit that boom, boom, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Down the sideline with a bad angle, but I was getting it. Because Wilmer guys, this is kind of game it was. The whole defense will call my name and they would say things to me from the defense side.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna do things to you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nothing nice that they said they was gonna do to you.
Yeah.
The whole game, them guys, and most of them boys from Central City out there.
Yeah.
And I remind them every time.
Every time you see him.
Let me get the mic.
Go ahead.
I remind them every time.
Go ahead and give him Travis' name.
You don't need. You want the name? Couple of names.
Yeah,
I got a couple
go
of
ahead and
names.
give it to him.
You got old Powell. And you got old Ronnie Adams. All the guys out there talking about what they gonna do to me and all that. Don't talk this game. You got to play this game. Now, what happened was the music started playing our theme song.
Oh.
Down the sideline, here comes Champion.
They start playing Champion for you?
They got
your heart racing.
Once I hit the sideline, the Champion started playing because that's where we going in the end zone. That's a done deal for them. So I'm going down the sideline, gone. First play.
Yeah.
All right. My granddad, No Mason, he was battling counsel at the time, so he got home to listen to the radio. So this is the key part about it. After that game, the next day I went by to check on my granddad. He said the guy on the radio said, I thought that Mason kid was hurt. You don't run like he hurt now. And my granddad didn't know it. My granddad said, I wanted to tell him so bad, he's running for his life. Yeah. Always. Yeah.
That's what he would tell people.
Take over.
You gotta take over, Win.
Slide over there, see. We're at halftime between Fairfield and Homewood. Score of 34-31, and 21. They're doing 21. Excuse me. They're doing halftime warm-up, getting ready to start the second half. And we're sitting here with my brother as a guest here, Ronnie Kelly, and he's telling some of his stories about the good old golden days at Oxford High School. So what's one of your most memorable moments at Oxford High School?
At Oxford?
Yes.
My most memorable moment was my senior year on the football field and the basketball court was, being able to start on the field with you and Tony Bowe and being able to start on the field with you and Tony Bowe and being able to see how you grew in you grew into one heck of a football player, man, because I always thought you was a huge safety. You know, when as a running back coming downhill, and you see a guy your size with the shoulder pad you had on, it wasn't that pretty. So
wait a minute. I don't think you should have started this conversation with us.
Okay. He asked me what was my most memorable moment at Oxford High School when I was going. So I'm telling him, you know, when I was able to play my senior year, which was his junior year, was on the football field and basketball court because, you know, going into the spring, you know, a lot of guys battling for positions. He's coming up from the B team to the varsity, and he proved himself fast. You know, so he was taking guys out. He was moving up the depth chart. So finally, we get to practice one day. He just started safety.
Hold on. in the dressing room, so everybody would have a picture.
Yeah.
Coach Harrington would have a big old board up there. Have names.
Yeah. Every day.
Position.
Every day you had to check to see how you done moved up or back on that depth chart.
That's right. I know. I was on there.
Yes.
I was on there.
So, you know, we come in, you know, my junior year, I was a starting defensive back. So my senior year, Coach Harrington had already told me I was going to be his running back. So, you know, even starting from practice from day one, I was always the starting tailback, playing a little bit on goal line defense as a defensive back. But going through spring, Wendell was, you know, he had to prove himself. All the sophomores coming up got to prove themselves. So, you know, every day he was doing something else. He was doing something where he was catching the coach's eyes.
He would hit somebody.
He was hitting them. You know, and they couldn't throw to. They couldn't throw to him because the receiver was scared to go across the middle. So finally, you know, and getting closer to the Jamboree game, he took over the starting spot at safety. But he also broke his hand that week. So a lot of guys thought he was going to miss the game, the Jamboree game. He suited up with a broken hand. Played in the Jamboree game.
Broken hand.
Yeah, with a broken hand, played in the Jamboree game.
He had something coming. He don't listen to me. You see that? I still got a pen. I broke mine down here playing at ninth grade. But this thing, I always tell everybody that would listen to me, you know, and I got a lot of fans out here. I try to tell them Kelly boys. If you was around them, you couldn't do nothing but try to feed off of them. Because they always give you positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Now that Tony Kelly, and I keep trying to tell people that this dude had a ready for the world curl that wasn't wet. You know what I'm saying? It looked wet, but it wasn't wet.
Yeah.
And when he played hard on everything.
I'm telling you.
Just to see him spinning around and out here on the basketball court, or either out there with them pads on, he wasn't that nice to be missing.
Man, he was strong. He was a strong dude, yes.
And he always smiling with that dent in his chin.
That dimple.
Yeah, Kirk Dick. What you call it? Kirk Douglas dimple. And I guess, you know, you always, to me, and I always picture that in my, you know, in my head, seeing that smile, and that dude right there, man, because he would always come up and pat me out. He always gonna pat me because he's standing 6 foot.
Yeah, 6'2". He was 6'2".
Yeah, I'm out here 5'6".
Yeah, I think he stole a little bit from me on the way out. Him and Wendell got it all.
I got it all.
I stayed
running back.
Yeah, I stayed about 5'11" and 6 feet tall. Him and Wendell got all the height. Him, Wendell, and Aaron.
But you're running backs.
Yeah.
They're not running backs like that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. They had the talent to beat anything they wanted to do on that field.
They did. And you know, in telling him the story when he asked me about what was my memorable moments, was like I was telling him when he became the starting safety. Tony was the starting defensive end. So, but actually Tony was playing both ways. He was playing as a starting tight end and the starting defensive end. But when we practice against the first defense, that's who we practice against. So, man, I'm telling you, it was hard, man.
I told him, he laughed at me because he remembered how they used to do me.
Oh.
Because Maurice Ball, I don't care what nobody says, and I say it here on TV. To me, he was a certain type of runner.
He was.
He run, but he run high.
He did.
And he was tall. He didn't have no choice.
Yeah.
He didn't get down in them. He ain't gonna get down in that grind.
No.
He's a hard. He's a hard runner.
Yeah.
Okay. I was a different type running back.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I had to run against them.
Yeah, and
And
practice.
he got a chance to run against the second string defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to take a chance of hurting that senior. They won't kill that body. They practice on the practice dome.
Yeah.
You can learn from it, dummy. You know what I'm saying?
It made you better though, didn't
It
it?
made me better.
Yeah.
Now, me and Wendell, I brought this to Wendell's attention, and he remembered this now. And so people don't know, I think I make stuff. I'm not making this up. We went to Alexandria, and you know how it is. It's quiet now.
Yeah.
There's no need of this serious business when we go out here and play.
Yeah. When you play them Valley Cubs, boy, you gotta be ready.
It's Wendell's senior year.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of chatter about what they gonna do. Tony Young gonna do this and all this and that. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, well, I got the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
I'm over here on the sideline. I ain't got to get hit today at all. I'm in 11th grade. But when your number is called, you got to go.
You gotta go. You're right.
I'm sitting here. It's out here in the trenches out here with Wendell and Tony Young, man. Well,
They said it was a hit you could hear around Calhoun County, didn't it?
It was out there in that valley. When Wendell hit him, I heard a banjo. They were playing the banjo. You hear me? And I'm telling you right now, they wanted
like the Undertaker was coming.
What you talking about? Tony Young, tell you.
Yeah.
I had him on the show out there.
Game of the week.
Yeah, on the game of the week, and he'll tell you that he remember that.
Oh yeah.
Because Tony gave a lot of damage to a lot of people.
Man, Tony was a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Tony was a bad boy.
But that lick right there was two Rams.
Yeah. That's one thing I give Wendell, man. He wasn't scared to hit nobody. Like I said, I learned, coming down that hole, and he coming through that hole, coming downhill towards you. Yeah. You better have some quickness to yourself, because if you don't, he gonna take your head off.
And that's what I thought. And I thought he was my friend.
Oh no, he didn't care. I was his brother.
I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what I want you to co-sign with.
Hey, I was his brother. He didn't care. This dude was dangerous out there, man. I was like, come on, man. On the way home, on the way home.
Told you.
I had to talk to him and Tony, man. Look here, man. Y'all know him, y'all brother, right?
They don't care. They laugh. They laugh. They go, you should have chosen. You should have chosen.
Coach Herring used to sit
on with us.
Yeah.
On the roof.
Hey, I wish I had her. I used to love playing that defensive back.
I want to play defense so bad.
Man, I used to love it. But Coach Herring, in practice, Coach Herring, because I had to block Tony on pass routes. So, we up there bumping and hitting each other. I'm trying to keep him from getting to the quarterback. So now we in the pushing match. Yeah. After the play is over, Coach Herring sent back the whistle in his mouth with a big grin and said, let them go. Yeah. They brothers, they'll make it right. That's wrong. That's wrong.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't have that. They don't have that kind of competitive.
Yeah.
We always had that. But when you're looking at, you thinking that's your friend or that your teammate.
Yeah.
And he do know you. There's a possibility that you might play Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I should knock this little rabbit out. He wasn't thinking like that.
He said, what the hell? You know who I am. You know who you hitting. This ain't the other team running back. You hit me.
He would hit you, and I want to tell you something. They took pride in it.
Yeah.
I had to change helmet twice. My helmet got dented up so bad over there one time. My face mask was all smashed in. And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is when the rabbit came in. And so I started calling him the rabbit.
Yeah.
Because I had to let them know one no more body organ of mine can take these kind of risks. I'm going to do something.
You have to look at it from a different perspective as far as where I was coming from. My thing was, if I'm giving you everything I got, you got to go against me every day, and I'm giving you everything I got.
In the game, it's gonna make it easy.
Gonna be easy.
Yeah.
I gotta make it to the game one day.
You're right. I ain't thinking about that.
Yeah, you looking at it a different. You looking at it a different
I
way.
ain't thinking about it like that.
I know you did, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Get to him and just grab him, Win. He got to get to the game.
You remember? I can tell you about Coach Herring when they knocked me in the first game there. We used to practice. They used to come down off that hill. They just take us up on the hill.
In the old practice field, yeah.
And we got to come up there and run the offense for the varsity.
Yeah.
And they used to get mad at me because they thought I ran, and I I'm trying to show, you know what I'm saying? And them guys used to say, hey, you better stop trying to show up.
Hero ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit you.
Stop trying to be a hero.
Yeah. They put them shoulder pads when they bumped you with the shoulder pads. You know,
that was goal 10.
They bumped you with them shoulder pads. And what I was saying was, I'm trying to give y'all
a good picture.
A good picture.
Yeah.
But when they were trying to tell me, we trying to get you better, I'm finna knock you out and show you what you're getting ready to go into.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to think about that.
Yeah, you had to slow it down a step.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm not finna show out the 11 and 12th grade seniors and juniors up. I'm not finna be showcasing, trying to do anything to make them look bad.
Yeah, that happened to me my senior year going into the Wellborn game. You know, we getting ready to play Wellborn. We up there on the field. What was Demetrius' last name?
Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson.
Meet Johnson.
Me, but you know he was strong when he wrestled. He was state championship in wrestling.
Meet. Our boy, Meet.
Yeah. So we in practice, and you know, we running plays and you know just running to get the other team defense. And I had made a couple of. I just came off a 200-some yard game. So we going into the practice against Wellborn. I think it was a Wednesday, and I made a couple of cuts in the hole and was breaking down the stop to go back to the huddle. And Meat caught me behind my knee. Man, Coach Britt did off into him so bad, man. He said, we lose this game Friday night, I'm gonna kick your butt.
I'm proud he didn't throw that hat.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did. You know he had a hat before that hat.
He gonna throw that hat.
Yeah, he lit into him. But I missed again. I think I missed that Thursday practice. No, that was a Tuesday, so I missed Wednesday practice. Did a walkthrough on Thursday practice. Coach Heron asked me if I was gonna be able to play, and I said, well, it's feeling a little bit better. And then that Friday, you know, they gave me a brace, and I went in the game just like you. I went in the game and played. Man, you know, you don't want to miss no games.
No, you want to play. That game, I didn't get a chance to play in. That's my senior year. The guy didn't get a chance to play against Sachs, and it was one more team I didn't get a chance to play because I had got hurt against Alexander. But Sachs, see now these kids don't have what they do. They got a little bit more than we have, social media. But Sachs was always one of them run that mouth.
Oh, all the basketball and football.
I was afraid to play against them. And
you was afraid of Sachs?
I'm hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't get a chance to play against them. So that just.
So you missed the Sachs game?
I missed the Sachs.
Okay.
I missed 2 games.
That was one of my 200-yard games.
I wanted to give them a bit, but matter of fact, that year Sachs actually won the area.
Yeah.
My senior year.
Yeah, Sachs had a good team. They
JoJo and King.
What was Tony Clark? Was that his last name?
King.
For Sachs, the quarterback. Yeah, he was their quarterback, man. He could throw that thing.
You played the Blue against Blue.
Eric took on.
I'm telling you, when I played Blue, when I played Blue my junior year, Blue was, you know, Blue beat off of the year before by itself. He had over 100-some yard receiving. So leading into that game, I was always the defensive back that checked the best receiver on the other team. So I was to be linked up against Blue. So we practiced this 2 routes, 2 of their main routes, which was a pylon throw when they get close to the red zone, and a slant across the middle of the back of the end zone. And you know, we did good at defensive back. Me, Chris Young, and James Harden. We were doing good in practice, but then you know, it'd be a couple of busted plays, and Coach Virgil stopped practice and said, if y'all don't get this right, because he really wanted to beat Alexandria. So he was like, if y'all don't get this right, I'm going to bring up the B team and let them play in the secondary. So we ended up playing Blue them in this game. They got the ball all the way down to the 3-yard line, first and goal. And they tried to pass the ball 4 times to Blue. And I stopped it every time.
Pass the ball.
Yeah, I shut them down. And then I got the spirit ball that game. But anyway.
Y'all beat?
Yeah, we got the ball and drove it 97 yards for a touchdown to win the game.
Out there or down here?
Down in Alexandria.
I know he came down here and beat off.
Yeah, they beat us my senior year, but it was 14-13. And we went for 2 for the win instead of kicking the field goal and going overtime. Cause Tony had got hot. Tony Young, he had got hot in the second half. Now, I'll let Wendell tell you about him in the second half, but he got hot, man. We couldn't stop him. So we didn't want to go in overtime with him. So Coach Heron said, we just going to go for the win. And we tried to run a bootleg, and Barney slipped, and when he slipped, he put the ball on me. When he slipped toward me, ran into me and couldn't get off and get around the edge in time. Yeah, so that's how they end up winning that game, 14-13. Tell them about the second half against Alexandria down there.
Everybody knows what kind of running back Tony was.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing was, the first half we was on him. I guarantee you he didn't have over 20 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they were
But
hitting
the
him.
second half was an entirely different ball game. I mean, once you let a back like Tony start feeling good about himself, once he start feeling good about himself, man, it's hard to stop him. He was running. I mean, I was getting him to the point on the initial play. Stopping the initial part of the play, he reverse field and go down the sideline, picking up 15, 20 yards every other play.
Tony Young.
That's Tony Young.
I mean, it's no way around Tony Young.
People underestimated his speed, though.
Yeah. His speed.
I mean, you know about his power, but it was his speed and his quickness.
Yeah, but it ain't just that. His mouth. I'm gonna tell you something.
He talk.
His mouth.
Can't nobody out talk him.
All right, I really want to go on and get my stuff now and go out there and stand in the middle of Alexandria Field and call him out. Because his mouth. Let me explain something to you. Him and that old buckethead Tyree. Tyree. Him and he said you and him best friends.
Yeah. Scott was my buddy, man, back when we went to school together.
He told me. He's talking about he's supposed to be at Oxford.
He was.
I told him they kicked him out. He needs to be kicked out. They sent him to Montford. They kicked him out.
I told Wendell, I said, Scott had to came to Oxford, man. That was another piece to the problem.
He was a baller.
He was a receiver and a good DB, man. So he would have helped out on both sides of the ball.
I mean, just looking at those highlights that y'all posted, he was a grunt. A big grunt.
Yeah, he was. He was tough.
And he was like that coming all the way up through middle school to until he left.
I played baseball with him too. I know. But I'm gonna tell you something. He gets out there in Alexandria and changed on me.
What he do to you?
Yeah,
what he do to you?
They teamed up on me. Because
him and Tony.
Him and Tony did.
Okay.
And so he started talking all this stuff about he could have did this and we could have beat Oxford and this that. I'm telling you, this kid took it.
All the score out.
We at the end of the third period, 42, 36.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, once these threes start hitting, that's gonna come back.
Yeah, that 6-point lead with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, them threes will take that back. It's gonna be a good game.
So you had some good games during this tournament.
He changed
I had some blowouts too, though.
So you was in Alexandria.
We was at Alexandria. We had Tony Young on.
Okay.
And him and Buckethead tried to team up on.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get him.
Both of them have something to say about
I got to get him for that.
Yeah, and I told him. So what he said was to me was, and I said, hey, my ankle was hurt, and I wasn't able to play 2 games.
Yeah.
He said, her ankle. That's this Tony Young.
Yeah.
I mean, a real running back can play through that.
That cause he had tree trunk for thighs.
That's what I told him. He didn't have no ankle.
No, that joker had tree trunks, man.
He don't talk to me like
he
that.
was an Earl Campbell playing football in high school.
And I told him, I said, you gonna talk to me like that?
Yeah.
I said, you do know now. I watch you get your head cracked out here by Wendell.
By Wendell, what'd he say?
Oh, it was a good leg. I said, well, we won the ball game too. Don't leave that part out. And I said, and furthermore, Buckethead, you just wishing and dreaming
that he won that black and gold.
Yeah, because Mumford didn't come over here. Mumford would have beat us if y'all play.
We wanted that game. We wanted that game. But Coach Aaron said it wouldn't do us any good to play it.
He living that dream in his head now. He talk about your whole front line.
Oh, he talk about my guys all the time, man.
Andy Williams.
He
talk about Andy Williams. I'm telling you what he say on TV.
What'd he say?
He said, man, one thing about Ron, he known for yards carry after the lick. His front line wasn't hitting from blocking nobody. I said, man, don't talk about my boys like that. He said, hey, his front line was terrible. That's what he said. That's your friend.
That's my boy. He can't talk about my guys, man.
He talk about me every time he get a chance.
We actually had a good offensive line. We had a nice big size offensive line. With Ron Butcher, Andy Williams, and Noah Johnson anchoring it. But they had to, you're going from running one system into running a whole different system. And you're learning as you go.
That's right.
And that's what a lot of people don't realize, man. that team, I'm telling you, we had guys that quit. If we had kept that core of that team together, and that was our about second or third year under Coach Herring, that team would have went a long way in the playoffs. You had guys that was coming in. You had Ted Darby and Barney running the quarterback position. They both complemented each other.
You wouldn't be able to get Buckethead to say that.
No, he ain't gonna say it. But I'm telling you, when we got hot, when we got the rolling, they wasn't gonna stop in our offense.
He don't talk about that.
He won't tell you that.
He's got 1 year he talking about. It's 1 year.
What year? What year you talking about?
Whatever year that is that y'all wasn't winning, and then they beat somebody.
They beat Alexandria. That's the year. That's the year he's talking about.
That's that 1 year. He ain't gonna say that the year before that.
No.
2 or 3 years after that.
Yeah.
He don't want to talk about it.
He ain't gonna talk about it.
That's what I say to him.
He ain't gonna talk about it.
But I get
my junior year, man. We had a great team my junior year. You know, with Coach Burgess there, and we just ran into a tough team in the playoffs. You know, we ran into Gardendale, and Gardendale only beat us by. I mean, you know, when you're looking at the scoreboard, yes, it might seem like a lot, but they only won 27-17. You know, so you had some guys on that Gardendale team that played Division I football. And I'm talking about almost at every position. So, and they were ranked number 1 undefeated when we played them down in Gardendale. Freezing outside. Freezing outside, Gary.
That's one thing I could never stand, playing football when it's cold.
Because you're running back getting hit.
When they hear me hit them hands,
yes.
That's a different type of hand. It's a different
forearm.
And I got a picture of me playing against Jacksonville, and I done broke through that line.
Yeah.
And they don't want to talk about me running the touchdown. Everybody want to ask me, what all that you got on? I had them.
Yeah, you was padded up.
I had sleeves on, pad, elbow.
Yeah.
Man, it's cold.
Yeah.
But when them help in here, it's a different type hurt.
Yeah.
It'll make you want to get that ball up.
It do. You don't want to get hit, man, when it freezes.
Man, you gonna make a conscious decision. You gonna hold that ball, or you gonna let that ball?
Yeah.
For me, it was totally different. I love playing in the cold weather. For the simple reason is I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot, and it drains me during the game. In the cold weather, when I don't sweat, I can play the entire game.
Yeah.
You don't get tired. You just keep playing.
I'm different. I'm totally different. I'm the opposite. I don't sweat a lot, so I keep that fluid in.
Yeah. So when it's cold, it just makes it that much worse.
It makes it
freezing inside.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you right now.
Who did y'all play in the playoffs?
Hell City.
Both years? Your year and your senior year?
My senior year.
Okay. We played Fairfield too.
Yeah.
We lost to them in the first game of the season in the playoffs.
Now
that's
did the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, man. That's what, like, when they talk about teams, especially the Arthur team back when Coach Herring was there. It all started the first year. You know, you're building that rhythm. And then Wendell and them took it to the next level. Because I'm telling you, that was a great team. Y'all had a good team, your junior and Wendell senior year. The only team y'all lost to was Pell City. And that was because of David Gutledge.
Listen. You say that. We messed around there. My senior. Played Pell City the first game that I had. I have been behind Maurice Ball my junior year, waiting my turn. And that's what we was built. That's how it was.
Yeah.
You got a senior in front of you. You gonna have to wait your turn. Yeah. Okay. I'm watching and learn.
Yeah.
My senior year come around. Maurice gone.
Yeah.
It's my time.
Yeah.
Coach Herring comes up to the table. Johnny Williams.
Okay.
And Dan Webb, 2 juniors.
Okay.
And me on the chart.
Oh, all 3 of y'all going straight across?
Yes.
Oh man.
Been knowing me all my life.
Yeah.
And never quit.
No, you haven't. No.
Never. I told him, and God knows, and Coach Britt is my witness.
Yeah.
That first game, I had to swap out the whole game with them guys.
You can't get in the rhythm.
No running back can get into a rhythm.
No.
And at the end of this ball game, everybody knew I was a better running back.
Yeah.
But I had got more yards than both of them in this game.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we on the goal line.
And he put one of them in?
No. On the goal line, we need to score to win the game.
Okay.
He called a 30, he called like a 32, 32 lead. And they stacked in the power line. They don't stack that whole line. And by the time I got that ball, the ball was in the backfield, helping Ray Whiteside hand the ball to me. Bam! All game.
That was against Pell City?
Against Pell City.
Oh, man.
Buddy, we got in that locker room that night. I went in there, I took my stuff off, I gave that equipment to him. So then I said, I'm done. I said, because some fact is I waited my turn as a junior and watch my read ball, right? Which in my heart, I know he wasn't no better running back now.
Yeah.
But I had to wait my turn.
Yeah.
So when I gave that equipment up, Coach Britt walked me out the door, down the steps. And he said, don't quit, come to practice Monday, and you'll be the starter.
Yeah.
I come to practice. Coach Aaron had some words for me. Come to practice, and what he said was, you think that you would have been able to get in the end zone, what would you have thought? I said, not only would I think that I would have got in the end zone, I would have got a 38 toss instead of trying to run up the middle when they stacked.
Yeah.
And he said, a toss on the goal line. I said, you asked me what would I do?
Yeah.
That joker blows that whistle. First team defense line up on the goal line.
He ran that play.
First team offense line up, get on the goal line. He ran 38 toss 5 times in a row.
And you scored 5 times.
I scored 5 times in a row. Just to let him know that even if it was going to take me to run over some people to get in that end zone,
you was getting in there.
I was getting in there.
Yeah.
And I had that.
What yard line were y'all on? The 3?
On the goal line.
I'm talking when y'all played Pell City. On the 3?
Goal line.
On the 1?
About the 3 yard line.
About the 3? Okay. Yeah. 38 toss to get you in there. Yeah.
32 lead was my favorite play of all plays. 32 lead was.
Yeah.
But that's when we in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I can get through there and get gone.
Yeah.
On the goal line when they stacked in there, that's not a play that
No, because your safety, your corner, everybody up on the line.
Yeah. Ain't like we had that dominant Dallas Cowboys front line.
Yeah.
We ain't have that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you people out here in TV land. I know y'all probably tired of us talking about football. And I would tell y'all to call in, but we ain't got no call-in number. So you guys just gonna have to bear with us out here, because we got 2 more games.
Give them your cell phone number.
999-5800. Call it in.
You'll be getting called all night, won't you? You won't go to sleep.
999-5800.
Oh, man.
But I can tell you, brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you as a friend, as a brother, as a running back. I'm just letting you tell you right now. And when they'll know, I always tell them, I said, man, ask them Kelly boys, you always want to be around you guys.
Yeah.
Because y'all never get in no trouble.
No.
And I think y'all was scared to go home with trouble.
We couldn't go home with no trouble. No.
Y'all never get in no trouble.
Yeah, and we took pride in that too, man. You know, being able to, outside your house, check how your parents raised you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was always, we were always raised to say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, open the door for people, you know, and be respectful, you know. So, you know, we didn't want to bring a disrespect to our household, you know. So, and we, you know, we had great friends like you and Dexter Monroe and all them guys, you know. So, you know, and then and coming up in the Arthur system, you know, being able to look at them guys ahead of you and how they carry themselves. You know, I don't know how they carry themselves off the field, but on the field they carry themselves with dignity. And that's how we wanted to be.
Well, everybody on that, I can tell you one thing. Somebody, which I don't hear them say much now, and I wish they get back to it, but you always, that jacket pride.
Yeah.
Jacket pride. You hear people say jacket pride. We were in whatever we say back in the day, we say jacket pride.
Yes.
It's all about jacket pride. So I always tried to tell my kids when I had them coming through here. You know, you got to have that jacket pride. You got to have pride of where you playing ball at your school system.
Yes.
So, and you most definitely don't never want to be embarrassment too.
That's right.
So you got to understand. If you don't care about that system, you might want to find another system because you know that's how it is. You got rules and regulations in life.
Yep, you're right.
I don't ever want to be around.
You know, when we came through, you know, and me and Wendell talked, and Avery talked about it. When we were coming through the office system, you know, there was a certain way you had to dress. There was a certain way you had to act. You couldn't have facial hair. You remember that?
I ain't have none anyway.
Baby face.
Baby face.
So you had, if you were growing it, you had to shave on the football field or on the basketball court. You know, you had to show that, like you said, that jacket pride.
But tell me this. Now,
if you didn't want to do it, you want to
find you somewhere to go.
There you go.
Wendell said, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to ask you the same question.
Okay.
Coming down, walking in that gym, through the middle of the old men's box right there.
Doing the prayer
with that sucker in your mouth. The jersey on.
The chest poked out.
Can you, that feeling?
Oh, that's a feeling that is indescribable, man. You know, because when you coming up, when you're in the 8th and 9th grade and 10th grade, you can't wait to be part of that team. You can't wait to walk into that gym with that jersey on.
That's right.
You can't wait to go up and down that hallway.
How many jerseys you have?
You talk about jersey numbers?
How many jerseys you have on? Yeah, how many jerseys you able to have your senior year? Were you able to let somebody else wear your jersey?
Oh, yeah. Will you let that girl wear that jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And when they come to you and ask you to wear it, that made you feel special. That made you feel special. Your jersey or your...
your chest.
Your jersey or your Letterman jacket.
Oh, man. I tried to tell when I brought that up to Wendell.
What did he say?
He acting like he don't even remember that.
I told you that was what the thing I look forward to the most was putting that lollipop in your mouth and walking
You ain't saying that about that jersey.
With your head held high.
You know what I'm saying? About that jersey.
I told you that they don't have that tradition no more. I told you they don't let them wear jerseys on Friday.
I wish they would, man, because that was part of that heritage.
That was a badge of honor.
Yeah, it was.
That jersey, having a female friend wear your jersey.
Yeah.
And
To school and to the game.
To school. And we went around, you got your chest out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I asked Coach Henry for 2 more jerseys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he wouldn't let
You would get, you could just spread it out. Like you get it this week and you get it this week.
No, I had to go Jacksonville, and then I had Anderson, and Oxford. So I basically wanted to make sure my jersey was being recognized in the county.
In the county, there you go.
I was trying to what they call that then when them kids getting paid. What is that?
NIL.
I was an NIL before NIL. Before you started. That's how you had to look at it. You know? Coach Henry wouldn't give me another. He wouldn't give me 2 more jerseys.
Yeah, I wish they would at least do it. They don't have to do it every game if they don't want to go back to that tradition. But it's something that they can bring back. You know what I'm saying? Let them guys come in there, man, with their jeans on, them Levi's on, with that Letterman jacket or that jersey on game day. It ain't nothing like it, man. Ain't nothing like it. And when you walk down, when they open them doors and champions start playing, yeah, they still got it.
I seen B.B. Coleman with theirs.
Yeah.
But I hadn't seen somebody with all.
It's a problem.
You had to get them made. But
by yourself? They don't give them out like they used to?
Hey man, now what you mean give them out?
You had to pay for them.
You didn't pay for your leather jacket?
I didn't get one.
Yeah, we didn't buy one. Me and Tony got one.
I got a ring, I think. Yeah, I got a ring. I didn't want a jacket.
Where you get a ring from?
His jazz ring.
No, just a diamond ring.
Oh yeah, he did.
I got a diamond ring.
Yeah.
I don't wear jackets no way.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, man. Yeah, you need to talk fine. I need to find out about all this here. I got a Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
I ain't get no jacket.
Yeah, he asked mom and dad for
you were asking
a ring.
for a ring.
I wanted a ring.
Yeah,
he didn't get cold.
He didn't know.
That's what he just said to him. I had a Letterman jacket.
Yeah,
but I had a nice class ring too.
Yeah.
And somebody stole it. And walk around with my name on their
ring.
On that ring.
On your ring.
Yeah. And they stole one with the college.
They stole it at ASU?
Yeah. I locked it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you was an all around. You know, and that's something else, man. You know, today's sports compared to back in the day sports, kids don't play 2, 3, 4 sports. You know, back when we played, we couldn't wait. Once one season ended, we couldn't wait to, like Coach Davidson used to say, he used to tell us, take a week off. We want to take, well, we coming up the next day to practice.
Yeah, I was kind of hard.
You know, he was trying to give us that little break, but we wanted to be on the court with our teammates, you know. Same thing with track. Once basketball season was over, we was down on the track running track.
See, but that one thing, I wish I could have ran track.
Man, I love track.
Baseball, track, I couldn't do.
Yeah, you can't do both.
No,
I tried that.
I wanted to. So
it's at the same time.
Yes.
You can't do both.
I wanted to be on that relay team with Dante.
Oh, man.
So bad. But
We
then you
had-
think about it. That baseball, I wasn't going to turn that down.
Yeah, my junior year, my sophomore, junior, and senior year, we had good relay teams. You know, my junior year, we would have won it. The team we beat in the sectionals won it at state, but the reason they won it was because the first leg and second leg had a bad handoff. So they ended up winning. That's why I was talking, you know, I saw the two Allen twins post about they relay team.
Yeah.
They couldn't touch it. Tell them when.
Nah, that was a bad team.
We had a bad relay team, man.
I got me some speed, but I can remember when Anderson came down here and Teddy
Who?
was on Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy was on that track team.
That was Teddy's senior year?
Yeah.
Okay.
They come down here and boy, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. They messed around there and it came down to that last leg with Teddy and Dante.
Okay.
All time.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Teddy went around that corner around by that scoreboard.
Yeah.
By the time he got around that scoreboard, Dante dropped that head back
Yeah.
over. Deadly Don gone.
I'm gonna tell you a story about Dante.
We might have a second overtime game here.
Yeah, it looked like it, don't it? 14.7 seconds left, 52-50.
Not gonna happen.
You don't think it'll happen?
He called it last time for overtime, and 13 is gonna win. But what I want you to understand is what you missed, you're going to go back and watch this on TV.
Okay.
Dude, it's 1.6 seconds left on the clock. Coach
Nah, it was 14 seconds when they started to play. He ran the clock a little bit, then he drove down the middle, and threw his teammate
They
off.
called timeout though. It was a timeout. They come
After
out
that.
after the timeout.
After they did the lob, that other team called timeout.
Oh,
and
yeah.
at 1.8.
There's 1.8 left on the clock. But the coach drawed up. He losing by 1.
Okay.
He done drawn up out of who?
He dunked it?
Oh, killed it.
Oh, man.
Showstopper.
Game winner.
Oh, man.
With 1 point something left.
A
on the clock.
walk-off dunk.
That's right. And me and Whitney are sitting up here, and I'm over here. I don't pull the muscle.
Yeah, pulled the muscle.
I don't pull the muscle trying to move out the way.
Oh, man.
They down. They slapped on this goal right here.
Yeah.
I'm pulling muscles running out the way.
Yeah, my junior year, the track, the way our relay team was set up, Tony ran first leg. So Tony was fast too. So Tony ran first leg, Brandell Elson ran second leg, Maurice Ball ran third leg, and I ran last leg. We used to tear him up, bro. Nobody.
Maurice make normal, he run too.
Now Maurice, yeah, he do. He do.
He was slobbing too.
Hey, he was one heck of a dang hurdler though.
He dropped them hurdles.
Yeah. But look, when I went to JSU my freshman year, and on the weight program they had us on up there, I had put on about 20 pounds of muscle. So when I came back down to visit Coach Heron, you know, I walked in his office, and he said, man,
They went for the win, dog.
he missed it.
Yeah.
So Coach Heron said, well, what they got you doing? You know, let me know the weight program they got you on. You looking good. He said, he said, what you running 40 in now? I said, I don't know. They haven't timed it yet. So he already knew I was running a 4.4, 4.5, high 4.4s, 4.5 in high school my senior year. So he said, Coach Britt down there. He said, go down there with the track team and see what your 40 is. So I said, okay. So Willie Bradford, you know Willie. Willie was with me. We go down to the track, man. Dante down there, a couple of more guys down there. They see me, you know, I'm all cut up. They was like, hey, you done got big. They said, I bet you done got slow. You have to, all the muscles you done put, and you gotta be done got slower. So I said, no, man. I said, we don't just lift weights, we run too. So I went down. One of the guys gave me his track shoes. Asked me what size it was, gave me his track shoes. They said, I bet Dante can beat you. So Willie looked at him and said, I bet he can't. So they said, man, all of them, I bet Dante can beat you. They started putting their little money up. So Willie was putting all his money up against them. We got, man, we were gonna run a 40, we were gonna run 100, but Coach Britt was gonna clock us at the 40. Dude, before we got 30 yards, Dante done quit because I was blowing him out that bad.
That sound like
Dante, you know Dante was fast.
Dante, yeah, fast.
So, as Willie, man, Willie won all them little boys' money that day.
You blowed him out.
I blew him out. He quit before we got 30 yards back. So instead of running the whole 100, I just stopped when we got to the 40.
What was the time of the 40?
About 4:45. And I was running like a 4:8, 4:9 when I left. 4:8, 4:9, 5. Yeah.
You done picked up some.
Yeah. Cause them jokers, man, he know. They run you to death up there, man, at JSU.
We just said that. It's different in.
It is.
It's different. A whole lot of kids don't
Man,
it's different in high school.
it is different, bro. It is different. I was throwing up, man. Gary, I thought I was in good shape, Gary. When I went through one of them drills they had us going through, man, Coach Houston had to pull me to the side and said, don't quit, don't give up. That's the only reason I kept going.
Coach David like made me quit.
They missed the free throw. They missed that free throw. Now they still, Fairfield got a chance to win. Not Fairfield, but Homewood got a chance to win it at the buzzer.
Tied up. Are you talking about a 3?
Nah, they gonna shoot a 3.
You sure?
Yeah, they just shot one in. They don't want to go in overtime.
So Fairfield got the ball again?
Homewood got the ball.
Homewood losing by 2.
Yeah, Homewood
You
got
know,
the ball.
one thing I did notice about the new gym, which I like, is the yellow jacket they got in the middle. It's the same one they used to have on the mat that was on the wall, the pad that was on the wall at the old gym. They didn't change it. See, it ain't like the one over there on the welcome to the court.
That one over there, welcome to the court over there.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, we in basketball at Arthur, man, we had a lot of great memories and games too.
Man, you remember playing ball from here with that haircut? He had the Jordan in his head.
With the bunny,
he had the bunny
in the back of his head.
Yeah, that way he got in trouble with it.
That's what
Yeah.
You know, he was starting defensive end.
What's the trouble? Defense what?
He was starting defensive end. Glenn used to hit him, man.
Glenn had a great spring.
I did not know
Really?
Glenn played.
He played that one spring.
Cause you know he
Well,
played.
you know he played
He played all the way up until he played all the way up until
He didn't get to the season.
yeah, he played all the way up until his sophomore year, and then he just started playing. He started playing basketball. He started playing only basketball. So going into our senior year, he came back out and was gonna play again. He had a monster spring. I'm talking about monster. Only reason Glenn to keep playing, man, is because you like I said earlier, at Oxford, they got a system. They got their own rules. And one of the rules was they didn't want you to have these fancy haircuts or faddish haircuts. Man had the Playboy bunny. You know how they looked at Playboy bunnies back then. And the coaches wanted him to cut it off. And he said, no, I'm not going to cut it off. And I think if they had went to him in a different way, he would have did it. But you know how Glenn was.
I do know how Glenn.
So with them trying to make him do it, he wasn't having it. He said, I just quit. You know, and he quit.
We have actually, I can say a lot of kids and a lot of, not